The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Alabama's offense will go to work first. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Alabama quickly back to the line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Quickly complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to pick up a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Crosses to 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going for a big play downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tide with the 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're...
It's complete! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
And he will score! Touchdown, Alabama! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Lost to throw again. Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Under fire. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Makes the grab. It's Horton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense says it's 4-down territory, taking a chance from the 43. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Going over the top. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Get set, get set.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Alabama pushing the tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking to throw at Simpson. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the running game. Man, throwing contact. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get...
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. So now it's 2nd and long. Snagged out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. The Tigers are on the move. Going to the run, it's Hardy. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 4 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Quarterback on the keeper. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Get set, get set.
Caught in the backfield, it's Manning. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To throw, it's Simpson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Miller with the ball. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Quick spin on the run. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got some room to run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quick pass on the jet motion. Still running at the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground tries to keep momentum going. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. To the air, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Looking to buy time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's 1st down from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get 1 more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Spider.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the offense just going to spike it here. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Gotta find a completion on this one. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Clear.
Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Last chance, and he's got it. He's got it for the touchdown. And they can send it to overtime with the kick. Or do they dare try to win it here? Celebration turned out to be a little premature as that flag takes the score off the board and we play on. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No.